Dear Dearie. Yeah, one of those. I just got back from my friend's. I just got back from a friend's place. There, that's what I was trying to say. I just got back from a friend's place. He made me dinner. It was very good. He made cheese enchiladas, homemade cheese enchiladas, and homemade chili relleno. Very good stuff. And with homemade guacamole. It was amazing. It was very, 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 very tasty. I was very happy. Plus, not to mention the fact that he's smoking hot. So, yeah, good stuff. Always nice to see him. So, let's see, what else? So we had a great dinner, and I am a little bit sleepy. Of course, I also had a couple of beers, and I had those before I ate, so they were starting to kick in a little bit. And they weren't super strong beers. They were just, okay, it was like an Indian brown ale and that new Newcastle werewolf one had that. It's okay. Tasted like Newcastle, kind of. It's been a while since I've had a Newcastle, so I don't have a recent frame of reference. I know that it tasted kind of like Newcastle, but that's all I can really remember. I have a pretty good palate for it, but I have to have had it recently. Anyway, so good dinner. Earlier today, much earlier today, the folks down at Sony On Live Entertainment, who make EverQuest Next and EverQuest Next a landmark, did one of their very first podcasts for the roundtable thing, and it was good. Their part of the show, anyway, was good. Our part, as the audience, was a little more dangerous, shall we say. Apparently, somewhere in the midst of the flowing wall of text was a drinking game was invented. And anytime anyone says Omid, which is the senior brand manager for EverQuest Next and EverQuest Next Landmark, anytime anybody says his name, and then you're supposed to take a drink. Well, of course, everybody started screaming his name in the chat. So, good thing we weren't actually playing, or that could have been a little bit dangerous. And he had a new haircut. It was so nice. Made his head look a lot smaller, though. No, actually, it made his head look bigger, because his hair was smaller. Anyway. And then, so a lot of people were also talking about, oh, Omid, we love your haircut. And then Terry was sitting in the middle, and people started talking about his flowing tresses of hair, flowing locks. It wasn't tresses, it was locks. And then next to him was Dexella. She was sitting there, and it was a really good podcast. I just got nothing else to really talk about. I don't know why. I'm actually really, really tired. I went to sleep last night around midnight, and then woke up at 2, and I was up all morning recording more stuff for the Galactic Guide for Robert Space Industries and that cloud thing, gaming, Imperium Cloud Gaming. Cloud Imperium. Wow. Yeah, might be hitting the sack early tonight, I think. But yeah, basically I woke up at like midnight. No, I went to bed at midnight, and I woke up at like 2. And then I was up until 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock. And at that point, the neighborhood was just getting too loud to record anything. So, and I was getting sleepy, so I laid down and got up about 2 hours later, and I've been up ever since then. So, yeah, a grand total of about 4 hours worth of sleep over the last 24 hours, and they were split up into 2-hour naps. Anyway, so I'm a little bit loopy. A little bit. Our podcast, Into the Portal podcast on Friday, I think I'm going to make a recommendation about craft decks. Something came to mind the other day, and I think it could be very, very cool. It might be difficult to implement, but I think it would be very, very cool if they did. So we'll see how that goes. Other than that, I don't have a whole hell of a lot to talk about. We're right about, what, 5 minutes now, I think, accounting for the time difference. And, yeah, I'm gonna go and probably go to bed. Well, I'm gonna, encode this and upload it and make sure that it gets out okay so that everybody can watch me talk about not much. And then I'm gonna go to bed. Right. So, I will talk to you guys tomorrow, which is Thursday. Yeah. Okay, so until then, be careless.